So Raven, after the milk comes out, you're gonna pour the Hey y'all, we're back at it again with another recipe on the Taste of Kay cooking show. Today I have a special guest with me today, my first guest ever on the show, and I just had to bring her on the show. So without further ado, welcome Raven on the show.
Hi. Hello everybody.
Hey! Raven is the baddie of Rochester, like the baddest of the baddest, right?
Yep.
That's her. That's this. I love Raven. I love her spirit. I love her energy, her aura. She's just an amazing person, and I just had to bring you on the show. All right. Are you excited?
Yes, I am.
You ready?
Yep.
All right.
Let's get a roll on.
We're gonna get a roll on. So without further ado, our recipe today is homemade cinnamon rolls.
Hey. Homemade cinnamon rolls.
All right, Raven, so we are making homemade cinnamon rolls today. Have you ever baked anything before?
Well, I have baked some cakes, some gooey, chewy brownies.
Ooh.
And some cupcakes.
And some cupcakes?
Yep.
Okay, have you ever made anything from scratch, or is it usually stuff like from the box and
from
stuff?
The box.
Okay, but do you add your little spin to it and stuff like that? Okay, all right, so this is your first time making something from scratch?
Yes.
All right, so now I was telling Raven before we started the show, like this is only my second time making homemade cinnamon rolls, and I'm like nervous because I got Raven on the show, but I think we're gonna do really good together, okay?
Yep, and we're gonna trust the process.
We're gonna trust the process and take our time. All right, so Raven, how comfortable are you in the kitchen?
I'm very good in the kitchen.
Okay.
And I am very, I take my time. I'm
Okay.
very fast, I get everything moving.
Okay, all right, so look, how about I'll read the recipe off to you and I'll have you measure and pour stuff in there. How's that?
Yep, that's
Alrighty. Okay, so we're gonna switch spots. So, first on our list for our homemade cinnamon rolls, we had to make sure we have all our ingredients situated, okay? So we have some eggs right here, some powdered sugar, we have some vanilla, heavy whipping cream, some cinnamon, and some cloves. We also have some white sugar, brown sugar, some milk. We have a measuring cup. We also have a spatula and a whisk and some softened butter. You wanna show them the butter? Some softened butter. And we also have some active dry yeast, all right? Okay, so we're gonna start off. Go ahead and grab your measuring cup. We're gonna measure off 1 cup of milk. Now our milk is going to activate our yeast, so we're going to warm it up because when you warm it up, the temperature of the milk will activate the yeast. We just want to get it warm, not piping hot.
Hot like me.
Hot like you.
But we are warming things up around here.
Yeah, you. Raven is working out in the kitchen, y'all.
Yep.
She is working out. So after we get this milk heated up, we're gonna add our yeast, okay?
That's the yeast we can do.
That's the yeast we can do. Look, Raven with the punchlines, y'all. This is going to be our butter. We are going to need 1/3 cups of unsalted butter. Yes. So Raven, after the milk comes out,
Okay.
you're gonna pour the Alrighty, so we have our warm milk out the microwave. And now we're going to open up our yeast. One packet of active dry yeast. Be careful when you open it. Yep. And now we're gonna pour our yeast in our measuring cup. And then we're gonna take a little bit of sugar. And I'm gonna have Raven mix that up real good. Get that all mixed up, that yeast all mixed up. We are getting our yeast activated so that we can add in our other extra things that's gonna go in there. So Raven's just gonna get that activated. Is everything all mixed up, Raven?
Yep, and fully incorporated.
Yep. Now we're gonna let this sit for 5 minutes, okay? So Raven poured the yeast into the warm milk, and now we are going to let this milk and yeast activate together. And when I say activate, I mean, you know, letting it bubble up, letting the chemical reaction happen. And once this bubbles up completely for about 5 or 6 minutes, we're going to get our dough together. But for right now, Raven is going to get our ingredients together for our dough. So Raven is going to cut 1/3 cups of butter. And we're going to melt this butter. So Raven's gonna put in that butter and we're gonna get it melted. We're gonna put it in the microwave for about 30 seconds or so. And once that melts, we're gonna add it to our yeast and flour mixture. Next, what we're gonna do, we're gonna add 4.5 cups of all-purpose white flour into our bowl. We just wanna separate our dry and wet mixture so it's easier to incorporate everything, okay? So,
just like we do with muffins.
That's exactly our dry and wet ingredients. We got 1 cup. So Raven, tell me a little bit about yourself.
I am outgoing, I am friendly and kind. I have autism, but it's mild.
And we don't let that define you, right? You're definitely an awesome person. You're always looking out for others, but you're always, how can I explain it? You don't care about what people think about you. You know what I mean? That whole people judging you and all that other things, that it just doesn't matter because you don't care what people think, and you literally, like, how can I explain it? I don't know. You literally have this aura about you where it's like, I'm me, I'm Raven, and I'm not changing for nobody at all. And I love that about you. So never, like, get rid of that, ever. No matter what people think or say about you.
And I have a good soul and not a bad one.
Exactly.
I never sell my soul on the blood of Jesus.
I knew you was gonna do it. On the blood of Jesus. I told Raven, don't be throwing no bees up on this YouTube channel now, okay? I don't need nobody coming for Tasty K or Raven. So I just did 4 cups
of flour.
Now we're gonna do our 1/2 cup. This one I could just do it this way.
We got 4.5 cups of flour, everybody.
4.5 cups of flour.
Yep.
We have 4.5 cups of all-purpose flour. And now we are going to do 1/2 cup of sugar. And it's okay if you put a little extra sugar in there. We love sweet cinnamon rolls, right? Right.
Sweet like you.
Sweet like you. All right, goes in the sink. And now we are going to add, we're gonna add a little bit of cinnamon sugar to this recipe, just to make sure all the cinnamon flavor is incorporated. And we're also gonna add some ground cloves. All right, that's good. Raven said F it, so we F it.
Shout out to Raven.
Shout out to Raven. Rashad loves cinnamon, Raven. So this is clove, so be careful. We don't want to hold a really strong clove taste, but
You want to like put like a little bit because the clove is like very overpowering.
yes. That's good. All right, Raven, thank you. So next we are going to add a little dab of salt. Nothing too crazy. Dab of salt. Here, I'll put a little bit in your hand. Remember, you got to throw some over your shoulders for good luck. Just a pinch. What? There you go, that's good. Then throw the rest over your, there you go, I'll clean it. Damn, that's a lot of salt. I ain't realized that was a lot of salt. I just mopped too. Dang, right? Dang, she said, dope. Raven threw the whole salt, the golly.
We got our dry ingredients, everyone.
Yep, so we got our, what do we have in here, Raven?
We have our clove, our spicy cinnamon, sugar, and some flour.
Okay.
And now we mix.
Yep, get all that combined. While Raven's doing that, I just want to show you guys the foam So this is the milk, the warm milk in the yeast. It's definitely bubbling up, as you can see. I'm gonna let it bubble up for probably 2 more minutes, and then we are going to pour our dry mixture into our wooden bowl. So Raven, I see all the time on Facebook, because that's where me and Raven met, actually, on Facebook. And we met
on our pop-up last year, the grilled cheese.
The grilled cheese pop-up, yeah. So we met on Facebook. Then Raven was like, "I'm gonna come try the grilled cheese," and then we just been cool ever since. So Raven, you like cooking, right?
Yes, I do.
What is your favorite thing to cook and why?
My favorite thing to cook is fried chicken, because it's southern and it's fried, it's crispy, the inside be tender, juicy. Just like the time I got moist, like caramel cake at Pleasure P last year.
You had, wait, what? Go, rewind. What you just said? Rewind. You did what at Pleasure P last year?
I was up on stage and he had me moist like a caramel cake.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Raven, ooh. Oh my gosh. Raven got me blushing. But nah, okay, so you like fried chicken. What do you make with your fried chicken?
I make mac and cheese and some wonderful crisp vegetables.
Crisp vegetables?
Like
okay.
Broccoli, cauliflower, carrot mix.
Okay, I like it, Raven. I like it. All right, so we are gonna get our bowl together. Yeah. What? How the fuck that happen? Oh, the screen not on? What the fuck? You gonna have to handle that, homie. That's a beat. How the fuck? That's on me! Rashad! Rashad! Yeah, but
I can't.
It's-
What I'm supposed to do?
I'm allergic.
Oh, for real?
No,
I'm not
I'm-
gonna swat it while you do it. What's up, man? Come on.
Thank you, Rashad to the rescue. Cue applause. Woo! Now we are back. We never left though. We just had to take an intermission because a bee almost killed us. Okay, so we have our dry mixture. Raven's gonna add our dry mixture to our wooden bowl. We wanna use the wooden bowl for aesthetics, you know, a little aesthetically pleasing. And now I'm gonna add our yeast. Make sure all that yeast and milk is in there. Our melted butter. Put it in here. And 2 eggs. You good at cracking eggs, Raven?
Yep.
All right. 1
And 2.
Yes, ma'am. No shells, no shell. Woo!
It was very excellent.
Excellent. Good job. You crack eggs better than me, shorty. So I'm gonna mix for us. Now, if you don't have a spatula or whatever the case may be, you can use your hands, but I'm gonna use my hands when it gets more incorporated. I'm gonna add some flour to my hands so it doesn't stick to my hands. But I just wanted to get everything incorporated so I didn't have flour all over the place.
All right, what Tasty K is doing is she is kneading the dough.
And what does kneading mean?
Kneading means up, meaning you knead the dough like this, and then just like it's kneading, not knead like a knead something. K-N-E-A-D, knead, like kneading the dough, like piece of dough. And what she's doing is she's kneading the dough.
Can you lightly dust the counter for me, please? So, yep, that's good. So we could knead this dough properly. We're gonna knead it, and then after we knead it, we're going to put it in a bowl that's greased. So Raven, you can grab that glass bowl right there. We are going to let this rise some more for about an hour, 60 minutes. And once this rise, we're gonna roll it out and add our brown sugar butter mixture. So we got it kneaded into a nice ball. See, Raven?
Yep. Nice ball.
Nice ball. And we're gonna plastic wrap this real good. and let it rise for an hour. Okay. Real tight, yep. So we're gonna put this over here, keep it room temp. And while that is proofing and rising, Raven and I are gonna clean up, and we are going to show you guys how we are gonna make our cream cheese icing and how we're gonna do our brown sugar filling for our cinnamon rolls.
All right, everyone, we're back from letting this dough rise with a surprise.
All right. So yes, guys, we have our dough in the back. It has risen, it has rolls, whatever the grammatically word that it is, but it's done. It took about an hour, but now we're gonna work on getting our filling together for our cinnamon rolls. So Raven, we're gonna start off with some brown sugar. You can put a whole bunch in there. We're gonna use a lot, yep. Now we're gonna get some cloves and some cinnamon. We're gonna do a good amount of cinnamon, a couple dashes of cloves.
But not that much.
Yep, that's good. And then we're gonna put a lot of cinnamon in there. We're gonna get that cinnamon flavor going. Yep. And now we're gonna mix that up. While Raven's mixing that up, I'm going to get our dough.
Like what we do at work, make that dough. Hey, make that dough. Hey.
All right, Raven, let's set that to the side. Switch spots with you. Okay, now we are going, while Raven's mixing that up on the other side, we are going to roll our dough out. I got our handy dandy rolly pin. I'm gonna take some flour and sprinkle the countertop. Just a little bit. Now, like I said, this is my second attempt making cinnamon rolls, so let's hope these turn out good. So we're just gonna roll it. Okay, y'all. So Raven, I'm gonna let you do the honors
Of the softened butter.
I'm gonna put butter on here, and I'm gonna have you get our spatula that we use to mix, and you're gonna spread it around.
And on the butter.
Make sure everything is crevice and incorporated. If we need more butter too, we got some more. We're gonna have some real buttery cinnamon rolls, y'all. All right. So now Raven's gonna add our brown sugar mixture. Get it all in there. All right, yep. Add all that goodness in it. I'm gonna add some extra cinnamon on top. Time to roll. All right.
Now we're gonna roll that dough. Now roll that dough.
Young nigga roll that dough. Young nigga roll that dough. Hey, young nigga roll that dough. Hey, young nigga roll that dough. Hey, hey. We gonna roll that dough. All right, y'all. So we rolling that dough. Rolling, rolling, rolling.
Rolling.
I was gonna say that. Rolling,
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 rolling down the river. 1, 2, 3, go. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. You are a true Raven.
Lunch coming real soon.
Yes, this, if you came to Blunch, you know. You know the vibes. All right, y'all.
All right, everyone, it's rolled like a blunt.
Like Raven said, it's rolled like a blunt.
Now we get to cut them into pinwheels.
All right. Alrighty. All right, y'all. We are going to cut these bad boys up. I don't have dental floss, but you know, dental floss will work. Let's see how these came out, Raven.
Like, you never threw that.
Me and Raven on the same. What was that?
Oh, I threw the end away.
Yeah.
Why you do that?
I bet. You're not about to get it out the mic. All right, we're gonna cut these.
Wonderful cinnamon rolls.
You see, rolled up.
That's Ramshack a cinnamon roll too. Ramshack a lovely cinnamon roll.
Ramshack?
Yep. I'll be like, hi, Mr. Cinnamon Roll.
So Raven is going to make our heavy cream. Make sure that we're gonna pour on top of our cinnamon rolls before we put them in the oven. So she's gonna do about a cup of heavy cream into the bowl. And then she's gonna add 2 capfuls of vanilla. One, 2, and then, okay, 2 capfuls. You put 3 capfuls, but it's okay. More vanilla, the merrier. Then we're gonna put a couple of dashes of cinnamon in there. The more, better, the better it will be. All right, now we're gonna mix that all up, get it incorporated. This will go on top of our cinnamon rolls before they go in the oven. Adding heavy cream to your cinnamon rolls is a secret. It gives it that moist and ooey gooey caramelly taste that everyone loves when it comes to cinnamon rolls. So we got that all mixed up. Is it all incorporated, Raven?
Almost. Look at the flick of the wrist. Look at the flick of the wrist. Whip.
All right, it's good?
Yep.
All righty. So we're gonna set that to the side, and now we're gonna work on our cream cheese frosting, okay? And you gotta make sure your cream cheese is softened to room temperature so everything will combine much evenly. Evenly and easily. Tongue twister. Got it?
Nope.
I got you.
Hold it.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Got it?
Now I can.
In there. And the trash can's right next to you. That's good, yep. So we're gonna add about 2 tablespoons worth of softened unsalted butter. And we're also gonna add some powdered sugar. We're gonna add about 1/2 cup or so of powdered sugar. Keep going. Keep going, that's good right there. And we're gonna add 1 capful of vanilla. 1 capful of vanilla. Alrighty. And now Raven's gonna mix that. Now Raven, be careful. I would say mix this up a little bit so the powdered sugar isn't everywhere when you mix it. But yeah, get that nice, try to get that nice evenly combined. Yep, press it down. Now we're gonna scrape the sides and then we're gonna continue mixing it. Mix it up a little. Hold on. Before we mix it, just add a little bit more heavy powdered sugar. Just a little bit. Just a little bit and a little bit more heavy whipping cream. Hold on. Go ahead.
Now after that has been happening, now we set it aside and we bake our cinnamon rolls.
Yep. So our cinnamon rolls are still proofing. They have about probably 40 more minutes or so till they rise. All right, guys, so we got our heavy cream mixture.
The thickness, heavy cream.
Now, Like I said in the beginning, this is only my second time making cinnamon rolls from scratch and Raven's first time. So bear with us. We're gonna see how good these came out. Hopefully they come out good after we bake them. So we have our oven on 350 and we're gonna pour our heavy cream mixture on top of our cinnamon rolls. Okay. Oh, that's good. Let's see. Pour a little bit left for here. So we're gonna put these in the oven on 350 till they're golden brown. Our cinnamon rolls are out the oven. And now we're gonna put our icing on them. I'll have Raven ice these. I added some cinnamon to our icing and on top of the cinnamon rolls. Oh, they look good. Homemade cinnamon rolls with Chef Raven.
That's me. Daddy Chef of the century.
Baddie Chef. Raven is spreading our cream cheese on top of our cinnamon rolls. Cream cheese icing. Ooh wee.
Yum, yum, yum.
These look really good, guys. You can put that in the fridge, in the thingy. Yep. So Raven, we're gonna plate it up. Put some on our plate. So Rashad can try. We could try. Here you go. You do the honors. You could choose yours to put on your plate, and then we're all gonna review it together.
Yep.
Ooh, soft, pulling apart. We get a couple more plates for us. I should have got the smaller plates, but it's okay. So you guys, there you have it. Homemade cinnamon rolls with Chef Raven and Chef KayJona. Now we're gonna take a bite and try these cinnamon rolls, okay?
That's what
What y'all think?
But the sweetness and the tanginess of the cream cheese cuts out the sweetness. It's so good. Better than Cinnabon. She's dragging it, but it's good.
I think it's better than she thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, much better turnout than I thought it was gonna be. I had,
It's sweet. It's obviously good because look at that. It's peeling apart. It's nice and hot. They eat with forks being off. I'm just getting right to it. My finger burns right now. That's cinnamon, man. I love cinnamon.
this was good.
Got the perfect right amount of cinnamon.
I think we did good, Raven. Good job.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
It's a 5.